Sit y'all asses down.
Nix forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And they work this well in field across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space.
Bo Nix just had to scramble for a first down because Joey Bosa.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use this
coming in since they want to hide. They're all behind Charlie. You got one far right side in the trench too.
All he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
What the fuck? Dude just jumped up in the window so wasn't even there when I left.
Yeah, they all in that Charlie building, and you got one on the far right corner of the trench.
On first down, Akers, and they're well past
he moved up. He's over by probably by the blue
12
house.
yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
He in the blue house. He in the blue house where the tank is at.
Offensive line, they'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
You need a ball, man.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserve.
He's behind the fucking man.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
No, Brandon's over there covering me and shit.
Even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to
he in that Charlie building. He in that Charlie building popping people on the first floor.
The big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Oh, they've got New England's guy, Blake Martinez, quarterback.
They'll run on first down. Whittington. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Oh, you hiding in the corner over there, bitch.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he did kind of get screwed for me.
Now Martinez looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Watch quick.
On first down, it's Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
I'm in the construction building on Bravo.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
Brian,
but
that argument on Facebook I saw on the Madden page was just arguing about whether it was.
I think my Foxmark got the last deal.
About whether it was okay or not to edit player equipment.
Near the 45, they'll spot it at the 44. On 3rd and 2, Martinez. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield.
Blake Martinez cashed me for 12 yards.
He's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Martinez. And a quick throw here. That's complete. on second down now.
Time to like night vision.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there was some downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw. Martinez looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Second and 1.
This was fun.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And also very stupid.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college,
and then they also had the realism version too. That was fun too.
That was fun as shit.
To throw is Martinez.
No HUD whatsoever. It was like 60% HUD instead of 100%.
Oh no, it was hardcore damage on it. It was 2 times damage for headshots too.
The score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games. Both losses.
He's down.
Just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot.
Yeah, boy, using that night vision in these tunnels.
Escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies.
They don't like
I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And Charles, if the season ended today,
oh wow, he said an RPG
we still have December left. We're only in November, but they will be a wild card team, and that's great.
He got me behind you
on the left one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely, there's some sharks.
Cam Akers touchdown.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
56 yards.
A great play there.
Fuck him.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Falling behind that
and
guy.
on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
It comes foul.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Who you got?
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that it's good.
Coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against
trying to go for Charlie, my guy?
Goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Oh, you got 3 on Charlie.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw.
All right, 3 dead on Charlie.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch.
He got me.
It's 3rd down.
He got me.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Watson. Angles.
And he finds Safarian Jenkins. Catch number 4.
Oh, you got his shit back on for Alfred.
First down.
Here we go. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
What in the fuck? Oh, you hiding in the fucking house over there by Alpha. You little dirty.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
How did I miss that shot?
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it second down and 12. These two teams all tied after one.
That sounded like it hurt.
Here we go on second and 12. Out to his left.
Teammate, if you don't get out of my line of fire, I swear to God, I'm going to put it around through the back of your fucking head.
Eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. And this offense on third down today, a perfect
I know he's mad because I just clapped his ass while I'm still flashbang.
Looking to throw. Martinez. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On first and 10, Nix. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
But that doesn't start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Nix. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Well, that sack was on me, Brian. I tried to set up for a chop block for my running back.
Like that was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
And forgot to set the running back to block.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now
that
can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs.
Wait, you and Brian playing against each other?
They'll try and run for it.
No.
1st and goal. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Yeah,
always a good first half.
If I'm calling a longer pass play, I'm having to use it right now against Bosa.
As the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space. Let's go.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
They're coming from Charlie.
But haven't they proven that they can
backside of Charlie?
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Got
maybe
one of
get
them.
this game tied up. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. The 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown.
Oh, Bruce must have got him.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh my God, Jawan, I'm watching this memory that came up.
Now as he sends this one away.
300, the bootleg version.
At the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he yeeted his ass out the camera.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description. We're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nothing like some great bodily harm to boost my day.
Seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And Bo Nix, both teams.
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback.
I think I saw the worst card ever in my shot.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Oh my God, so badly.
Second down.
The engine, we feel like it was about to come out of the car, right?
To think on early downs like that.
It needed, I'm not
more careful.
It needed transmission and engine now. The brakes was so fucking warm that the driver's side brake pads fell out of the fucking car. Fell off the car without me fucking touching it. I touched the wheels off. And the pistons was basically holding the rotors in place.
They were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make nowhere to escape.
and he goes down. Carl Lawson, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
He steps
into this one, and this is a rocket.
Yeah, it's making a weird noise. There's a hole
and
in
that'll
the
hit
bottom
in
of
the
the
end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
How does that happen?
Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
You're lucky you made it to the stop. How you did because
I figure out how the engine was still running.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
For some ungodly reason, you can do that. They can move out there for like
from the 34 now.
You know the Japanese song Surrender?
From the gun.
That and Volkswagen Beetle engines can do that too.
The sack by Jordan Willis.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit.
Yeah, that engine was built like a tank.
To the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there.
I've literally seen someone put a 50 cal through that fucking engine and stuff.
Anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
I'm about to say, weren't Volkswagens originally specifically designed for military?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Man, it's wrong.
Guy came in.
And taking it across
the misfire was so bad that you could feel the fucking engine torquing the whole fucking chassis.
On that one, and the Bengals are moving.
He needed engine mounts too, transmission and engine mounts. And also, his brakes were so bad that the pads fell out of the fucking car on both sides. And his piston calipers was fucking, the caliper pistons was touching, was the only thing holding the rotors in place. And he was also leaking brake fluid too.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He drove it, man. He physically pulled that shit in. And the reason why I know is because I was sitting in my car online. And they were like, hey, Jay, I know you're on lunch, but I need you to come look at this car. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Did it at least have the proper amount of headlight fluid?
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call sends it the screen pass.
Hey, the blinker fluid was empty too, damn it.
You're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You're an asshole.
Thanks so much for getting the QB1. Gets to the sideline, already throwing an interception. That one should have been picked.
Look, you probably lost business because of that. It was like, these motherfuckers don't know what the fuck is going on.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like I said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. And once again, they'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
We're taking Bravo, but
partner, I know
I'm not a smart situation, man.
But my goodness.
But I know that there ain't no blinker fluid.
Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think
they're on echo too.
Expressing themselves to them as well.
I got spawned up back here. Damn it, shit.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
He can't speak English.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
I got spawned it back here. Okay.
Well, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th.
Well, seniority.
4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play.
All right, push him back for Charlie now.
How it happened. Oh, and he's not going to make it.
I'll take that safety.
The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory that these plays, his safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think you've got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and
I don't know what the fuck that man that man mother was thinking naming her child.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about
this nigga got roasted for his whole fucking high school career.
Automatic first down. Let's go. 18 Gators.
Throwing on first down. Next. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That team is not the team I built, so they've done lost Willits. I think they lost the other superstar pass rusher I had.
Yeah, Brandon, this striker is a motherfucker. This striker is a beast. I got the Undertaker.
Indeed, here come the flags.
Are you?
I got the Undertaker. Got the Undertaker before I hit 155. The Undertaker, you get it at 100 level on the bottom pass.
Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
This will be caught once again by Brown. Now,
I just got eaten by a frag grenade.
3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. So we've come to an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling.
I would eat his ass from above there, but I got proximized.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the areas.
Dangerous objective is ours.
There's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They're across from Charlie. They're across from Charlie.
He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
They're across from Charlie. Fucking clap their
Still a little short. 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Rose, did you just save my ass? Yes, you did.
Into the end zone.
Rose, they down there with you. You got 2 down there with you.
The Bengals set to take over. They won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires
trying to figure out who the hell is running in front of my fucking door.
Around the 27, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, your phosphorus ain't doing shit for them on Charlie, man.
Dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this
I want those hollow point rounds.
You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
They sniping outside of Charlie from their spawn. Sniping outside of Charlie from their spawn.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Quick hitch, complete. It's Terry. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I mentioned it the other day.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here.
You can pop plays in a helicopter now?
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Nix. Open man is Ross, complete. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. On first down, Akers. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackled by Jordan Willis. To throw on 2nd down, Nix. Leaping, and he makes the grab. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Oh, I just got swept.
Here we go. 60 on.
On first down, Nix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing again. Nix dancing to his left. He'll try and run it, and he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
Yeah, just had it.
Definitely leans towards admiration.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend.
Yeah, we're trying to fucking push Dillson.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw.
No, he's not.
It's caught here by Adams. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings
what do you got to get?
Down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
The fuck you thought you was doing? The fuck you thought you was
Unsuccessful
doing?
pass on 3rd down.
Walking in here
you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll run on first down. Whittington. And he will lose yardage here back
leverage,
at the 23-yard
line. Ooh, I got a Wilson.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
All right, Wilson coming out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people?
What number is he?
Leverage, athleticism. They created some space
that
for him.
is... Hang it, who is that?
Martinez to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this this one is down. He goes.
He's a converted corner, I remember.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Holton Hill, that's who it is.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and
I mean,
time
he
again.
is like a 92 or 93 speed. And unless he was manned up with him on the line.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Hey.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up
I thought you
over
said
100
2
yards.
sacks.
He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back.
He's
He's
coming
on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any.
He's over there hacking up the Corona.
Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline run as well. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Off play action. Nix going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Nix. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play.
Oh, no, I took someone 16. With me.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him.
Oh, wow. So I spun up and get popped, but Brandon don't. What the fuck?
Looking to throw. Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 9-yard touchdown grab. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
There's
and they found
no
the
way.
opening and exploited it.
Hold your gloves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You gonna marinate us in soy sauce? Or is it Worcestershire?
Soy sauce, Worcestershire,
Whittington. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
No, there's a big difference.
I call that play a success.
You cook the steak right.
Run, sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid
Well, you gotta
game.
marinate steak.
Yeah, you shouldn't need no
Martinez now.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd
Still not
down.
gonna stop me from using it.
But this at least is the right idea. I think they're trying to get the tight end
that
more
extra
involved.
bold
He
ass
had just
tangy ass
one target in the
go
first
for it.
half, incomplete. Now
But I only
incomplete
do
here
that
in the
to
first
high
target
school
in the
come back
second
in.
half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all. Going back to
He rifles one that's
I won't
intercepted.
even eat it.
Picked off at the 40. And bulldozing his way.
It's fucking medium. It's fucking tough. It's a problem.
Bengals TD.
I have mine. Yeah, I like mine
Oh,
medium.
that's a top 10 play right there. That's going in the top
Love
10.
my shit medium.
Wait, hold on. You like yours rare, Rose?
He likes it. He likes it more bloody. He said medium rare bloody. That's what he says when he goes to the like a steakhouse. I want it medium rare bloody. Yeah. They know what he means.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Some people can medium
reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up.
Some people's medium is actually a medium well.
Yeah.
After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking.
Some people's medium well are well done.
That's a lie. That's. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying they're lying to themselves.
They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Quarter over in front of the seat.
They'll run on first down.
Nice.
Evans. Good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. So on the big tight end.
It sounds very poorly.
We talk about very few tight ends coming into the league.
But I've given up fucking 7 sacks to TJ stupid fucking
It's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do
TJ
it
what?
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
But I can't do anything because TJ Watt attacked me 7 times in 2 fucking quarters.
Yeah, I hope. Did you start off with the ball? No.
On second down, it's Evans. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
They literally have
no gain on the play this time, but it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Are you playing against
on 3rd down, Whittington.
I was just watching.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Feel about that. Those are the cover games throughout the season where I had a game-winning field goal.
Very good return there. Give them an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Are you kidding me? I done lost this
Cincinnati
game.
now ready to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, he's still got a fucking way?
Start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh my God, wow. I literally put 5 fucking mags
into the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
So they had the
like,
big
I literally
loss on
put
that first down pass play.
a good 15 rounds into this guy. I got like 15 hit markers.
Second and 14. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. Still on the football.
This is for you, bitch.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Back to throw. Nix. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out,
I'll take that sound.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it.
I didn't want it to sound
solid
right.
gain of 27.
Oh no, you sound like you was expecting it to happen to you.
Yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels
some people are forced to go
and I
crazy.
hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it.
Bitch, sit down.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion, we can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, hold up. Carmen's got ball back.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play.
So glad I'm on my bye week.
3rd and 4.
So glad.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Is Wood still one of the best in the league?
He runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And
Aaron James
go
leading
forward here on
interceptions.
4th down.
All I know is I got my 3 wins against him, and I got my Super Bowl win against
Into
him.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
This is J-Mac.
Picked off near the 44.
Hey, man, when you coming back, bro?
And they take over.
I don't know. I don't
At
know.
the 46
I'm gonna need my win against you, man.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough
I got a quarterback
to get them
now.
this lead and another
You got a quarterback
play
now?
to help preserve the lead.
Yeah.
He ain't got Mr. 30 for 30 himself.
Nah, I got Justin Herbert now.
This time, the big swing was taken.
So you got a 20 for 10.
Hey, right now, need 13 for 6. That's all I need.
However, we do have a flag
The
down.
quarterback is right
Let's
now.
check in with
Oh,
the
shit.
referee. A little too aggressive defensively.
Dude, they're all outside of Delta. Yeah, outside of
Cover
fucking
is gonna
Delta.
like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort
Hey,
there.
Max,
With
I
the
ain't coming back to this
interception,
bullshit
just
league.
unable to-
And that is
I'm
caught.
tired of winning.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
I ain't say all that.
Jay Sternberger,
He's tired of winning. He said, I need
his
some
6th
competition,
touchdown
man.
of the season.
I'm gonna start
and the
playing
Bengals
for
use
money
the
in
short
this
field
bitch.
to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. They had the lead in the 4th, but still
Minutes, and I need to come back and learn
big
from
target
these
for the
stuff.
touchdown. Now that lead grows
Pretty
even
sure.
more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the
It's
wide
like
receivers
the-
catching
the-
touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just dirty work inside.
Hey,
The
Brandon,
same
they're talking
is
freaking
on
down.
the
Year you left is
There
the same
again
year
is the
Diablo
running
left.
back as he trots onto the field. So after that
Charlie
hot
Charlie.
start, the numbers
Charlie
here
Charlie.
show the
Derek Carr.
decline.
Delta
What has
Charlie
the
After
defense done
he traded
adjustment-wise?
Cam Newton
Sometimes when you have a
for
running back
Kyle,
who's getting
not
off to a hot
Kyle,
start, you've
but
got to catch him before
Josh
he really
Allen.
gets going.
Oh, he got
so you
kicked?
change what you
I
do
didn't- okay,
across
I
the
didn't know he got
defensive
fucking
front.
kicked. I just
Instead of the
thought he got
linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer.
he
So we
left
call
on the line.
mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case,
it's not hard to fucking say, hey, I want to trade for this
Here's
person.
Martinez looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25.
They're on top of
before he's
Delta
out
too
of
now,
bounds.
Brandon.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Delta is the building that you're on,
Looking
bro.
to throw. Martinez. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
and what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Martinez on 1st down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got counter snipe.
Snipe back.
First
He was
snipe,
sniped.
baby.
He got sniped.
2 snipers are going head to head.
To throw is Martinez, operating from the gun.
Yeah, because I was picking them off of Bravo with the 458. Because Brandon, I took your idea and used one of my M4 classes and turned it into a marksman girl.
Who's down?
Put a bipod on it.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe
Who went down?
stop short of the 35.
One of your linemen?
7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Guys, make me want to kick high.
Operating from the gun, Martinez. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, you're out. Oh, yeah. Can I play you this year since your guy got his skill spray?
They're already slim hopes are going to ride
Trust
on
me,
this
he's
one.
still
They'll go on
good
4th down.
without the receivers.
I got lucky to get my 2 wins against Brian too.
Actually, I'll be happy if I never play Brian
Like a
again.
clear face mask to me.
Juwan,
Really?
I got screwed on versus Brian last time we played.
Yeah, he told me you missed a fucking choked the field goal.
I didn't. Madden put his hands around my throat.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
All I know is if I
like Thanos was looking
inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I know he act like everything's cool right now, but I know he got something in his bag.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Brian always got something in his bag because he was game planning for me for a month.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there.
That's why our game went 55-50.
Not a whole lot of room to run.
Wait, what?
He game planned.
All afternoon.
He game planned for me for a month.
This was the game right before the reboot where we started the league after Andrew retired.
Gotcha.
He literally game planned me for a month.
And I did that with fucking Seattle Shithawks, so.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
I'm not really good.
Martinez throwing on 4th down. This will be caught at about the 5. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Oh no, tell me Carl Lawson did not just get hurt.
I played Dallas once and he beat me by 10, so.
Carl Lawson just got a shoulder tear.
Yikes.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get
I say that like I don't still have that all
they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here.
Every game I had against Woods, it literally came down to the very last play.
Forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's
I need to play competition.
This is going to be caught.
Greedy. Let's fucking go.
The Bengals going to use the first of their time.
Wait, hold on. Ian, you won the Super Bowl?
Get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Then I call it. Brian, then I call it.
We all called
it. It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I made the playoffs for the first year.
I called it in the podcast.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then you get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Hey, I took the top 2 Super Bowl in one.
Right
so
at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Arthur Blake won't let me.
Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
Nope.
Ball games.
Don't say that.
I'm with it.
No room to be had there on the 1st down.
That's because he's a Panthers fan, so shut up.
Line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and
I
that'll be
love
2nd down.
being a good fucking sniper.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over.
Yo, his QB literally quit.
His
QB literally quit on him in the Super Bowl.
On his side of the field, sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Back to throw. Nix, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I was by myself.
Okay, I'll take it. 42-21.
It's one thing to win. It's